That's literally a deal that I've received literally an hour after implementing this strategy. What's going on, guys? So this is the first video of the Produce or Plateau series. First and foremost, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're healthy. The whole goal of this series is to give you guys tips, tricks, and strategies that you can implement while staying home, but keeping your business moving forward. I think we could all agree that these are challenging times, but because of that, now more than ever, we need to make the decision whether to produce or plateau. So the topic that we're going over today, I think it's probably the most important topic that we're going to cover there during the series. In fact, it's so important that I'm going to break it up into two parts, and that is past client marketing. So this is part one, past client marketing. Now, the strategy that we're talking about within this topic isn't anything new. In fact, if you've been in the business, 2 weeks, you've probably heard about this strategy, but it's a new twist that's actually going to give you results, right? And the strategy that I'm talking about is putting out a monthly newsletter. Now, I'm not talking about, it's not your average newsletter, right? You see what I did there? So I'm not talking about soup recipes, do-it-yourself closets, tips on how to keep your yard clean during the fall, all of this nonsense stuff that literally does nothing. And if you've experience with any email marketing campaigns, you could attest to those types of email marketing campaigns don't do anything, right? In fact, it's probably just annoying, and your past clients are just going to unsubscribe from that email list. This is a new twist on an old strategy. It's not anything I made up, but I'm going to get right into it. I actually heard it on a podcast, and they called it a letter from the heart. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what I wrote to my past clients, and I'm gonna show you some of the responses that I got from this strategy. So here's the letter. Here's how it goes. I think you guys can get the general gist of it. I'm not gonna explain the science behind it or anything. You guys are pretty smart and you can understand, right? So this is what I wrote. Hey Chris, I hope you and your family are healthy. These are crazy times, to say the least. It's times like these where you reflect on what is really important. See, I made a typo and I didn't even realize it. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys. For me, this is my family and my customers. I'm making it a routine to check in with you once a month. I didn't tell them this, but I'm going to implement this every last day of the month. I'm going to write something similar to this. But let me go on. I'm making it a routine to check in with you once a month to tell you what is going on in my life and hear what is going on in yours. Because at the end of the day, what else really matters? To me, it's always been more than mortgages. I believe the people you cross paths with in life is not by accident. This is very authentic. This is not me adding fluff, trying to be warm and fuzzy. This is what I truly believe. And I think people can read that. Now, for this email, this isn't the perfect example of this strategy because I had to add this in because of what's going on. But ideally, you want to stay away from real estate as a whole, right? But I needed to get this message out there. So I went in on a completely professional note. April 1st is tomorrow. This means mortgage payments are due. Now, despite what you may have heard, you need to make your payment. So that's what this paragraph is about. I'm not going to bore you guys with reading it, but basically I told them they need to make their payment despite what they heard on the news, and I needed to get that message out there. Ideally, you want to stay away from that, but in this next paragraph, this is what it should really look like. Ready? Now, this is what is going on in my life. Like everyone else, hopefully I have been staying inside and working from home. Our industry never stops. It can't. People always need a place to live and always need to refinance their mortgages to put them in the best scenario possible. I personally do not enjoy working from home, but it is what it is. Good news is I recently got to add a member to the family, a new puppy. His name is Casanova, Cas for short, named after the Italian poet. He is definitely a lover. What is going on with you and your family? So I always end on, what is going on with you? How's the kids? Stuff like that. I even included a picture of my puppy. This is Cass, by the way, for the people who don't know. That's my baby. It's my little son. Now I'm going to go over some responses that I got from this. So you guys know this isn't just a talking point. This isn't like just, you know, a video that I'm putting together or something cool to talk about. This is something that you're going to see results from. So this client actually reached out to me, let me know he's working from home, and that he actually got a new puppy. So he actually sent me a picture of the puppy, which I thought was really cool. This is one of the one client that said, "Hey, Eric, thanks for remembering me. Thank God, bless you." I always love that. This is another client. "Thanks, Eric. Hope all is well. Congratulations on the new addition. Stay safe." One of my clients was actually a pastor, so he actually invited me to a Saturday and Sunday service that they're doing virtually. I thought that was really cool. So he replied with the links on that. Now, for the people who are like, "All right, great, Eric, I get it. It's very relational. You get to stay in touch with your clients, build relationships with them. But what's the ROI? You know, where can I see deals pouring in from this?" And I'm going to show you 2 emails that are literally that. One email said, "All is well. Hope for you too. I'm not sure which number best to reach you." What's really cool that he said that is he didn't have my cell phone number anymore. So I got to text him and give him my cell phone number and make sure he had it. Then he asked me, "I'm curious if you do mortgages in Pennsylvania and if you do HELOCs." That's a direct result, guys. I'm not personally licensed in Pennsylvania, but one of my colleagues is, and I'm going to refer that over to him. But that's literally a deal that I've received literally an hour after implementing this strategy. Another person came and replied and said, "Hey, Eric, thank you for the update, Eric. We'll continue to pay my mortgage on time. Remember, we are still looking for an investment property." That's a deal, guys. So this strategy, again, I don't want to give you guys warm and fuzzy talking points. I want to give you stuff that you're actually going to see results from, and that this strategy is extremely powerful and will do exactly that. So hope you guys got something out of this. I dare you guys to implement this letter of the heart strategy. I recommend doing it once a month. You can use services like MailChimp or just an Excel spreadsheet with all your past clients' emails, copy and paste it. Very, very simple. It took me 2 minutes to write that letter. I'm going to do it once a month. And I think it's a huge thing that you could do right now. Now more than ever, I think our past clients want to hear from us, and it's the perfect time for us to show them that we care. So let me know if you got anything out of this. Remember, like, comment, share. I hope all is well, and I hope to hear from you guys soon. Have a good day. Let me know if you need anything mortgage related.